Hey there guys, well I hope you've been doing well. I'm finally back home. I had a good stay last week with my mom, and that was my birthday week, so that was really good. And I didn't, like I said, I thought I'd make a community post, but I didn't because I was just going to be gone only that week. I wasn't sure how long, but back home, and I wanted to say I've got good news. I've got my old riding mower back, and so I want to do a video on it because this mower's been with me since about 2014. This was my Nana's old mower. That's my mom's mom, and I think she passed away like 4 or 5 years ago, and so I got this mower, and I got 3 vacuums from her. But anyway, but I've had this mower since then because I used it at the house when I lived over in Knoxville. We had a smaller yard back then, and so this was good for that. So it's run well. It's run on and off over the years, but the last few years we've got it running really well, because there's a friend of ours. His name's Jeff. He's from our church. He's I shouldn't say was, because obviously you still would be working, but he was a professional small engine guy, and so he's kept this going for me, and I just got it back this afternoon, and I brought it to him because it had been sitting for the winter, and it wouldn't start, and come to find out my carburetor float had a hole in it, but we fixed that successfully. But it was interesting. It took 4 tries because he would call and email Briggs & Stratton, and they sent him a modern part 4 times. So, but he said, well, it'll take me a long time, but I'll get to it, and it's finally all working now. This is a 1985 rear engine rider, and he showed me how to code that, and I'll show you in a moment. So this is, I think it's a 35-inch cut. I'm not 100%. It's either a 33 or 35 because it's the larger model, and it's a 12 horsepower pancake Briggs & Stratton, and the thing finally wore off, so I just put this on it like last year or something, but the old name finally flaked off. But anyway, and so what it is right here is the numbers, and what it is so how you would, to know if you have a snapper, what you would go to is you go to the first numeral is 8, and then you go from the back and you go 3 numerals in and a 5 on mine. So this is a 1985. And then the other thing is that when you go to so that's the serial number right there, and then this is the model number. So what you do is they have the manuals when you would Google snapper rear engine rider manual, and it says to find the last number here. So on mine it's a 6. So this is technically, I assume it's technically a Series 6 snapper from 1985. And the only other thing is that are different is I've got a new fuel hose with brand new shut-off valve and filter and everything. And then the other part was he also put on, this was 2 years ago, something like that, he fixed up a brass carburetor on here, so that's been a little bit more reliable than the old carburetors, so that's good. And then the gas tank is what it's had, but this is a different cap because the first cap it had was the one with the air escape valve, I assume it's called. But yes, so that's pretty much the majority of it, and it's just amazing that this mower's 40 years old, but I still actually really quite love it. It's, I mean, not just that it's from family, but it's just a good mower, and that's just really, it's just a really good thing on it. And like I said, it's super reliable. It's even run in the winter, because you can push snow with the attachment. And yeah, so I think that's just about it. And I mowed all this section when I first got home, but it's been raining right and left. I thought I'd fit in showing this. I've really wanted to show it for a long time, but because I don't know if I already said, but my neighbors finally moved out, so I can actually video outside now, so that's really good, because they always hung out outside. But I believe that's everything I have to say, so I'm just going to sit this down, and then we will start mowing the front yard with it. So let me just sit this down so I can engage the fuel here, and then we'll use it. Okay, so the fuel is on. And then I don't know why, you guys let me know, I don't know why, but some of the models have 2 pedals, and I don't know why they do, but mine just has the one on the left. But anyway. And I do need to get a back right tire pretty soon. Pretty tall today, so glad I sharpened the blade, because this is pretty tall. But I hadn't mowed in like a week and a half or something. I just got the blade all on number 6, so I got it on high. So it's going through this pretty good. Alrighty, well, it seems to be doing pretty good. I've been pretty happy with that because I've been sitting a real long time. So I parked it at my friend's house March 30th, so I'm very thrilled to have it back and it going really good. So I guess I will see you guys, and I hope that was kind of neat. I know I usually do vacuum videos, but I have this, and I've got 2 other riding mowers here. I only have one other one running right now, but I do kind of dabble in the mowers every so often. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you. I hope you guys have a brilliant rest of the day, and I will talk to you soon. So you guys take care. I will see you.